Good morning to all of you. We have discussed about the chapter force and pressure, and we have come across many topics in the chapter force and pressure. Starting first we have studied what do you mean by force, and we have seen that the force we cannot see the force, we can only feel the force with the help of various examples. We have talked about the balanced force, unbalanced force, and we have talked about the effect of force. We have also talked about the contact force, non-contact force. We have talked about the pressure and the relation of pressure with force and the factor on which pressure depends. We have seen about the application of high pressure, application of low pressure. If the area will be less and if area will be more, what will happen? We have seen about the pressure exerted by liquid and gases. We have seen about the Pascal law. We have seen about the atmospheric pressure and how much is this atmospheric pressure. This we have seen with the help of an activity which was done by a German scientist in 17th century. Now we will come across the exercise part. Before coming to exercise part, you all have PDF of chapter force and pressure, and there are keywords in chapter force and pressure. So do that keywords in your fair copy. We will see today the exercise, that what are the questions given in the exercise, and this exercise question you try to solve it by your own, and after solving you send the snapshot of that page on my WhatsApp, and in later class we will explain the exercise. So today what we will do, we will only see the question, and this is the homework for you, that what you have to do, you have to try to solve this exercise. You have to try to solve this exercise by your own self, and in the next class I will solve it for you all. So I am reading the question. What is given? Give two examples each of situation in which you push or pull to change the state of motion of object. And in the first lecture you have seen that force is a push or pull, and we can only feel the force, we cannot see the force. So this only give two examples each of situation in which you push or pull to change the state of motion of object. Means you have to change the state of motion of object. So you have to give the example, two examples of pushing and pulling. Second question, give two examples of situation in which applied force causes a change in shape of an object. Means you are applying a force on any object, and due to which what is happening? The shape of the object is getting changed. Third question is fill in the blanks. To draw water from a well, we have to dash at the rope. So what we have to do? We have to push or we have to pull, or what we have to do? You have to fill in the blanks. A charged body dash an uncharged body towards its. So discuss whether a charged body repel an uncharged body towards it or attract it. As you all know that like charge attract each other, like charge repel each other, and unlike charge attract each other. So according to that, Here it is given a charged body dash an uncharged body towards its. To move a loaded trolley, we have to dash it. So you have to give the answer, either you have to push or pull. So you have listened the lecture. Depending on that, you have to do this exercise. A north pole of a magnet dash the north pole of another magnet. You all know like pole repel each other and unlike pole attract each other. So this is question number 3. Fourth, an archer stretches her bow while taking aim at the target. She then releases the arrow which begins to move towards the target. Based on this information, fill up the gaps in the statement using the following terms: muscular, contact, non-contact, gravity, friction, shape, attraction. And here question is given: to stretch the bow, the arcs apply a force that causes a change in its dash. A force applied by archer to stretch the bow is an example of. So this you have to do, and in the next video lecture I will explain these things, all the questions. Okay, so if you try to do it, don't try to copy from anywhere else. Listen the video lecture carefully, and after listening the video lecture, try to solve the exercise by yourself, and better to write the answer in your own words. Now the next question is: in the following statement, identify the agent exerting the force and object on which it acts. State the effect of force in each case. Squeezing a piece of lemon between the fingers to extract its juice. So here it is given agent, which agent is exerting the force, and object on which it is acting, and what is the effect of force. So on this you have to do this. Question number 6. A blacksmith hammers a hot piece of iron while making tool. How does the force due to hammering affect the piece of iron? 7th question. An inflated balloon was pressed against a wall after it has been rubbed with a piece of synthetic load. It was found that the balloon sticks to the wall. What force might be responsible for the attraction between the balloon and the wall? Rubbing by friction. So this we have discussed in our video lecture. Question number 8. Name the forces acting on a plastic bucket containing water held above ground level in your hand. Discuss why the forces acting on the bucket do not bring a change in its state of motion. A rocket has been fired upward to launch a satellite in its orbit. Name the two forces acting on the rocket immediately after leaving the launching pad. Question number 10. When we press the bulb of a dropper with its nozzle kept in water, air in the dropper is seen to escape in the form of bubbles. Once we release the pressure on the bulb, water gets filled in the dropper. The rise of water in the dropper is due to this is multiple choice question. So try to solve this question. If you will not get the answer, no problem. I will discuss in the later class, but try to solve it. And please be serious about your study. You all are at home, so please don't be lazy. Be serious about your study. And if you have any doubt, please contact to me. Thank you.